For the first time since starting.
We're live. Live on the little monk. Little monk. I'm considering name changing this guy. Calling him like I want to have like three different monks. I want to name him like Little Balls. The next one Little Beans. Like just everything that you guys think the LB stands for in LB Ninja. Like I kind of just want to have a character for that. All right, we're live on Twitch. It's not showing that I'm live on YouTube just yet. YouTube, wake up! What you doing? I think the LB. There we go. Okay, live on YouTube. Both chats popped out. Beans. Beans is right. But I think that'd be funny if I just had like little beans, little balls. I don't know, just let you guys name the characters based on your guesses for what the LB stands for. Okay, so we're on this character. I named him LB Ninja because, yeah. But I did this character during Mop Remix, and I kind of just like stopped. I haven't really logged into it yet, and I loaded into it, and first thing I did was opened up the talents, and I'm thinking like, what on earth was I doing here? Like, what is this build? Tear of Morning with Yulon, okay, but with Pool of Mists, Focus Thunder, Peaceful Mending, what is going on? But I mean, I guess I am level 70, so like my build will not be super pretty, but we can get rid of a lot of this stuff, because it is hideous. We can take Jade Empowerment. Already looking a lot better. Rid of Misty Peaks. I think what the build was doing earlier was the only way I could heal through dungeons was just by renewing, misting, and vivifying and stuff. And I think that's what I was trying to do, but this build was hideous before. What else can I afford to take? Let's see. I think maybe it auto built this for me. I think it auto built because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think refreshment was in the game back when this was a thing. I guess we just take Deep Clarity. I mean, maybe Shayloons, but I don't want 3-man Shayloons. I do want Lighter Than Air. We'll take that. Okay. We can fix things as we go, but look, it's a level 70 build. It's not going to be pretty. We should probably take Gigi as well. Yeah, let's take that. And then from there, I think we're fine. I think it looks fine. Fine enough. We're still missing a couple talent points. Okay, how do we get to level 80 as quick as possible? Go to Storm. I've never been to Stormwind, but let's go ahead and queue up for a dungeon. I think we're just going to queue up Healer for now, but if any of you guys want to play with me today and level your characters alongside me, if y'all have healers, I can come for different things. I come back after months and you're a gnome gamer now. This is my second month, Decolitis. I could not tell you why I made it a gnome. I don't have a gnome character, and I think that's what it was, but no, my character's still a Tauren. Don't worry, my main is still a Tauren, but at least I haven't gone to the Night Elf side yet. You know, hey, what's up, Vicar? Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. I don't know why YouTube's being a little slow today, but y'all can also hear I'm kind of going through it today. The last few days have been pretty brutal on me. That's why the videos are slowing down. The streams. I took a break on Wednesday last week, but it's still like persisting. But we're here, dude. I'm ready to level this monk. I've never had two of the same characters going, or two of the same class going at the same time. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, I have 3 druids, or I have like 4 monks and like 6 priests. Not me. I have like 1 of each class and not even. Like I don't have like a demon hunter. I don't have max. I don't have a couple things that I've ever played at the end game level. If we can ever load into the rookery. Okay. Finally we're here. Man, I haven't logged into this little character in so long. Oh god, our keybinds are all messed up. What on earth are these keybinds? Oh god. All of my buttons are scrambled. It literally, when it imported this character from Mop Remix, it said, hey, here's a talent build, here's keybinds, good luck. but none of my stuff is where it normally is. This is gonna be so brutal. Oh my god. Because I'm pressing my roll button, but that's Jade Fire Stomp. What is this? Okay, at least my click binds work. What's my roll? Roll is C1? Oh god. This is so disorienting. None of my buttons are where they're supposed to be. Okay, I was beginning to think that gnomes just play super zoomed out, but doesn't look like the case. What's my Tiger Palm 2? This is so weird. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to fix our keybinds after this, because this is like so mind-bending right now. It feels like I'm playing just another game. It's like I'm watching my Mistweaver character do his thing, and my brain is telling him to do one thing, and he's doing a completely different thing. This could make for a fun challenge, to try to do like a dungeon with all of your buttons scrambled. Be fun. Oh my goodness. And we get a weapon off the jump. It's lower item level than the stuff that they give us. But I did not buy a boost here. I didn't buy a boost here. This is my Mop Remix character. But oh my goodness. This is disorienting. Okay. Oh man. See, I keep trying to roll and I'm just wasting my Jade Fire Stomp. Oh, this is so annoying. For those just joining, all of my keybinds are preset. So I haven't loaded into this character since I logged out during Mop Remix, and I guess when it imports you into the new like modern stuff, it like just binds your stuff for you or something. Why do I have... I could not tell you what. We're just gonna spin. At least my spin button's in the same spot, so like when my brain is saying, hey, press spinning crane kick, at least that's working. I can do this all day. This is so disorienting. This would make a really fun challenge. Stop wasting it. Oh my goodness. I keep pressing that button, like trying to roll into the action, and it's just not what I'm expecting at all. But we're also gonna find out, like, I haven't leveled a character in a long time. Let's actually roll this time. I haven't leveled a character in a long time, so I don't know. I don't remember how long it takes to get to 80. But I would imagine, like, right now in the season, there's, like, a lot of people that are probably leveling alts and stuff. I would imagine that. I don't know if that's true, but, like, this seems like a good alt leveling time. Because everyone's trying to gear up for the next season. Like, maybe swapping mains and stuff. So I would feel like our queue times aren't going to be too long. I would hope they aren't too long. But, oh man, I cannot wait to change our keybinds. And as you can see, I imported my other monk's UI here, which now that I'm looking at, I'm pretty sure there's like a slightly outdated version. So like, oh, it's just like everything's off. Kind of funny. Oh god, I hope my brain doesn't get used to these keybinds, because they're so far off from what I'm used to. But welcome in, oh my gosh, I just wasted Jade Fire Stomp again. Welcome in, everyone. It's Monday, right? God, man, like all the days are blending together. But happy day of the week to everyone. Oh, luckily we're almost done with this dungeon. This thing is kind of quick. I guess all leveling dungeons are pretty quick. I don't really mind leveling through leveling dungeons, because you kind of breeze through them. The faster you go through these, the faster you level, which is always good. But if any of you guys are wanting to or needing to level a character today, or like you've been putting it off for days like I have, hop in here, send me a message, post in chat that you're looking to level some characters, and we'll link up and blast these levels together. Keep wasting that. Oh god. We can luckily still spin for a few seconds. I mean, honestly, the healing from spinning crane kick is kind of nutty when you're leveling. I'm hitting a single target and it's doing like 60k, which is like everyone's health bar, if I'm being honest. It's like, how much health does this guy have? I have 800k. It's crazy healing. Once again, tried to roll. We're just spinning. I really hope next season doesn't like devolve into spinning to win all the time. I do think we are gonna actually press spinning crane kick. I've been testing it, and like there are some pools where it's like you don't really care about your overall healing during these pools, and you just want to do as much like damage as possible. And those pools are like prime candidates to just spin because they're high mob counts and stuff. But I don't think it's going to be like as egregious as it has been in the past, where we're spinning just because we're at that target count, whether we want healing or damage, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to be to that extent. Just stand still. Switching flight style. I meant to press a defensive, and instead I'm switching flight style. Did you ever get that cosmetic anniversary set from the event a few months ago? I'm not sure. I feel like I did. Maybe not. So yeah, I have no idea. I haven't played WoW in a long time. I know a lot of people tend to take breaks toward the end of season. So is that what you did? You like got to a threshold, like a certain IO, or a certain you killed a raid boss and you just haven't logged in since, or what's your story, Decolitis? Oh, Real Lotrix. Y'all have the same color of name, you and Decolitis, so it blended in. So I'm sorry I missed your chat, but it's going good. It's been better. I'm a little under the weather and have been for a few days, and it's kind of getting old, but I think we're coming out on the other end okay. Been playing a lot of PTR. Been sitting in queues for a long time on PTR because it just takes forever to find enough people to start a group. By the way, this is my first time ever being in Stormwind. I don't have any Alliance characters. I'm also not going to listen to this.
I am pleased that you have accepted our invitation to the Dragon Isles, Lord Commander.
Yeah, I don't really care about that. We have never been in this city. Pleased to meet you. Do I need to talk to... Are these like the chromies of this city? I don't know. I just press buttons, dude. I just do healing. Okay, let's fix our UI. Let's, this is gonna be ugly, but let's... Oh, man. Let's find our Mistweaver stuff. Let's scoot it up a bit just for now so I can see my action bars. Okay, let's actually get our buttons where they're supposed to be. We also need all the side action bars. So, options, action bars, boom. 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 Okay, I also need to unload this add-on. Oh man, this is a mess. Okay, it's already unloaded. Oops. There's so much wrong. It's so weird. My first time logging into this character since Mop Remix. Okay. Okay, it's good enough. Now I need to actually fix my keybinds because it's driving me insane. Where do things go? Now it's time for me to remember what my buttons are on. Okay, start with revival is here. What is this button? That's Ring of Peace. What is this? That's Shayloon's. This? Oh crap! What did I? This is so weird. Your voice is too low. It might be that my mic is far away. Is that better? You hate Stormwind so bad? I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm really not. It kind of throws me off as a city. I don't remember what this keybind was. I'm such a bad player. I should know what all my keybinds are. Let's see. This. Oh, This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here, which goes here. Goes. I'll put that one here for a second. This goes here, which goes here. Here. Oh man. Okay, this. I'll put this here for a second. This goes over here. I don't even have this on my bars. I don't even know what this does, if I'm being honest. Zen Pilgrimage is right there with that. D6. What button is this? Right here. Oh man. Okay. Switch flight styles can stay here. This is so weird. Gotta love the 100 buttons. I know, right? You forget this. I haven't set up my buttons yet on this character, and I'm just like, there's so much to set up. There's so much to do. Okay. Thunder Focus T, right here, C9. C9, what's my C9 button? In Raid, that's Transcendence Transfer. What is it in Mythic Plus? C9. When I press that, that's Diffuse Magic. Diffuse Magic, where you at? Oh. C9. We can swap back there. Here. What is this button? Oh, this is so weird. Like I don't remember any of my keybinds. My brain is fried. To be fair, like I said, I'm under the weather, and usually when you're like not feeling too hot, your brain just like turns off. C3 is Manatee. I know that one. C5s are Kick. Honestly, we're making kind of quick work with this, but okay, that doesn't want to work with us, so we'll go Mana here, Spear. Oh, Spear Hand Strike here. What are we missing? We're missing this button. I legitimately could not tell you what this button is keybound to. I press that. What happens? If you hop into a Mythic Plus, you will probably remember all your keybinds when they don't work. True. Big facts. Lupianti, hello. I can't even speak today. Oh my goodness. Hello, LB. How's it going? It's going good. It's been better, but I don't know. Today I have like a chill stream planned. So if you want an active stream, you can come and play with me so that it's like more engaging. But if you want like a chill, like something on your other monitor or something to work behind, you know, then this hopefully is going to be the kind of stream that you're into. So hopefully doing this, like playing with you guys, but also making it more chill is going to be more good for me because I'm also kind of like dying on the inside. What are my keybinds? Okay, we don't want that talented. This is so disorienting. Here. I could not tell you what this keybind is. I wanted to level up a Goblin Hunter, but I can't leave my pets on my Bee Hunter. You're leveling a new monk. Yes, I have a level 70 monk that's from Mop Remix. I just wanted to experience Mop Remix. And I haven't logged into it since then. So yeah. Options. No, that's not what we're looking for. We are looking for macros. So I want 2 monks. I want 2 active. Oh, yikes. All my keybinds are to my other monk. Okay. Put this here. What was I saying? I like chill streams while I work. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I'm the same way whenever I turn on a stream while I'm like editing or something. Like I like the more toned down ones. We definitely, okay, I guess I can go ahead and move these here. Hopefully my click settings or my click casting is gonna overwrite. Like renewing mist here, that here, and that here. I could not for the life of you tell. I have no idea what this button's supposed to be. Wait, you know what it could be? Since we're a gnome, it could be stone. What is it called? Stone skin? Stone skin? General? Isn't it stone skin? Is that not the racial? Oh goodness. What's our racial? If I just type in racial, does it come up escape artist? What? Did they get rid of stone skin? I'll check on YouTube. No, I kind of want to see if I can figure it out. Because to be honest, it should be very, like it should be coming to me. I'm gonna leave this one open because this is normally Celestial Conduit. We should be fine. Let's go and queue up for another dungeon. We've already wasted too much time. No one gets escape art. Is it dwarf? You're right. You're right. So I have another dwarf. Yeah, no spoilers. That's dwarf. Brother Bear even knows. That's crazy. Man, now I feel bad because I got dwarf and gnome mixed up. Yikes. Please don't cancel me. It's just I don't have these characters leveled out. Why do you need escape? Escape the effects of any immobilization or movement speed reduction effect. So like, is this just another way to get out of like the roots on what's it called? Yeah, I do always hide them, Lufiante. You're right. You are so right. I do hide them. I'm not doing myself any favors. All right, go time. Where's the team? Get in here, boys. Ready to rock and roll. It's gonna be a lot more spinning right now than there is than you normally do on live. My talent build's also so scuffed. It'll be fine. I'll use random time walking instead. More people playing and more XP/rewards. Good look out. Good look out. We'll definitely swap over after this. Let's go into spell. I see my cast bar is weird too. There's a lot of stuff that you have to set up when you have a new character. I forgot just how many tiny little optimizations and like customization options there are. I just kicked a non-caster. That's embarrassing. But luckily these dungeons are easy breezy, super chill. What is that button supposed to be? It's driving me insane. This druid just went and pulled more because I guess he just wants the XP. It is driving me insane. I could not tell you what that button is supposed to be. I could have just touched to death the boss. I wonder if I kind of want to try that. Like, I know he's probably got like this, he's got like stagger on him right now, but like, does he take reduced damage during this? Can you still kill him? I mean, he clearly does take reduced damage, but I feel like since I have, what's it called? This talent, I feel like we just found a tech by accident. This talent here makes your touch of death a set amount. And y'all saw my touch of death still did a good amount of damage to him. I feel like touch of death wasn't reduced because it was a fixed amount, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I don't use my bars normally. Normally I try to not use bars so there's less clutter down here, but I guess now we're feeling the punishment. We're not doing the mechanic, but you know, mechanics are for DPS players. All I do is press the healing buttons. That's all I'm here for. So I wanted to ask you insight on something. So I used to main the Mist Monk. I love the Mist Monk. Though in the War Within I started with Preservoker and I really liked it, but I got tired fast and wanted to go back to Monk. A lot of people say that, like Preservoker. This guy's typing, he's funny. Preservation of Ochre is fun, but a lot of people do get burnt out on it a ton. So my plan was to play Monk for the next season. In my Mythic Plus team, I am the tank. But in Raid, I can just spin and read chat. This is so chill. But in Raid, I'm a healer. Do you think it would be good to tank and heal as the Monk? I'm not pushing really high, like usually just doing the 10s, and if I feel like it, I do more. I think that's a great swap, because if you're maining Preservation of Ochre, but you tank in Mythic Plus, to me it just makes more sense that you would play like either Paladin, Monk, or Druid, because then you have access with the same character to tanking and healing, which is really good. It's really nice, like a big quality of life change for you, because we're just casting heals around. because then it limits the amount of characters that you actually have to sit there and grind gear on, you know what I mean? So I would think, like, all biases aside, I do just think it's the logical thing to swap to something like Monk, something that has access to healing and tanking. And I think Monk is just, it's poised really well. And apparently, I've been hearing some talks of, wow, that absolutely nukes on lower level characters. Hold on. That does insane damage. But I've been hearing a lot of talks about Brewmaster next season. You know, the whole, like, thing with Brewmasters, a lot of people are thinking that, like, it's just so hard to balance that, like, Blizzard has just kind of, like, left it alone for a long time. This is the boss this way, right? Where's the boss? I thought the boss was there. But a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Brewmaster just, it must be too hard to balance because they never, like, try to mess with it, or, like, Stagger's either, like, broken or, like, not good, you know? But people are saying that Brewmaster's looking to be, like, fun and in a good spot next tier, so I think it's going to be a good time too. Blood DK is also both a tank and a healer. You're right. Totally joking, but kind of not. Like, half joking here. To have both, yeah. Season 1, I had to play my Evoker a lot for the raid, and I was still doing +10s with it, but with my main team, I was playing a Blood DK. Yeah, I mean, I think it would just make your enjoyment of the game go up a bit more, if I'm being honest, if you get to fixate on one character, and then later in the season bring in, like, a second character and alt. But I feel like you're probably stretching yourself too thin with that setup. Once I figure out what this button is, what do I normally press this keybind for? We might have to log into the other monk just to see what my keybind is. That's pretty embarrassing. Like, normally I keep that spot reserved for a second defensive, but I know that I have my diffuse magic as C9. Is it a trinket? No, I don't use on-use trinkets and everything. Plus, I am so thrown off by my own keybinds. Yeah, we'll definitely hop into time walking after this. But honestly, like, seeing these mechanic, I mean, to be fair, I haven't even thought about a mechanic here while I'm doing this, but I've been doing, like, dungeons like this one on PTR, like, all week, so I don't really care too much. I don't mind if my healer is down. I can solo. That's one thing about Monk. No matter how it is, no matter how it's performing, it's fun. Exactly. Like, Monk is just a good time. Monk is like that meme spec, or the meme class, where when it's good, people love it. Like, it's just the fun spec. Which is crazy because it's like one of the least played specs in the game. Or least played classes in the game, right? Is it still? Is Monk still like one of the top, like, 3? I know it's like... What is it? Isn't it like Monk, Rogue, and I don't know what it is. It's something, it's not, because Conduit is in my old Essence font spot. So it's not Conduit. I'm gonna be like, when I see what it is, I'm gonna be like, oh, of course. Of course it's that. Honestly, we can heal these keys as Windwalker if we wanted to. But to be fair, like, our little Mistweaver scaling isn't half bad. I'm just literally spinning and reading chat, and we're doing, like, half the DPS of the DPS players. Imagine if I unleashed the lightning. Yeah, you can aim those at something. I have aggro, it's okay. I am a Mistweaver, never fear. What can you aim those things at? I planned on doing some PTR gaming today, but I'll be honest, the PTR servers are so obnoxious right now. I don't know if any of you guys are have attempted to play the PTR, but you spend like 30 minutes trying to find a group. Because there's just like less people playing right now for some reason. And then once you finally do, the first instance of just anyone dying, people leave the group. And it's so annoying because it's PTR. Like, you're supposed to die and make mistakes and stuff. Like, people are so ridiculous, but I don't know. It just, I'm glad I thought, like, oh yeah, I have this monk I need to level. Because honestly, this is like nice and chill. I get to talk to you guys. Real Lotrix, can you hop in the next dungeon? Absolutely you can. Anyone that wants to play alongside, you are 100% welcome. Is it, I don't know. I also don't know what this keybind is. Why can't I remember my own keybinds? I think Rogue and Evoker is below Monk, right? That sounds about right to me. I know there were 2 below Monk. I knew Rogue was one of them, and the only reason why I remember Rogue is like one of the least played is because, you know, when you play like something like Skyrim or D&D, other games that have like Rogue-esque playstyles, those are always so popular. Like, it's such a fan favorite playstyle to be like the stealth assassin. But in WoW, it's like one of the least popular, which is just crazy to me. But I think part of it is because, like, I don't know. I've never played Rogue on this game. But it's gotta be like less fun or something. This is like the only game I've ever played where like the stealth class or stealth playstyle is like the least popular. But I guess it's because like in Mythic Plus you don't really get to stealth up the things and assassinate things. Like, you're sitting here just like stabbing and poking people instead of like stealth one-shotting, which is kind of the draw to stealth assassins, is being stealthy and assassinating things, you know? And when you're not doing either, that doesn't sound very fun. Look at these trinkets that it gives you. Crazy. It's almost worth it just to swap. No, it's not. That gives us a lot of int. Okay, let me log back into my other character to see what my keybinds were for that. And then yeah, I'll get you in Real Lotrix, and anyone else that wants to play, just do some leveling dungeons. We're just gonna blast them really quick, see how quickly or how many levels we can get through today. People like paladins to press 3 buttons and top DPS. Yeah, it's kind of the same reason why like Frost Mage was really popular. Yes, Talonis, another monk. I want to have 2 monks going. I feel like it's kind of like if I'm gonna be pushing very seriously next season, I feel like I want to at least have a second character to eliminate some of the vault RNG, you know what I mean? Like, if I just play both of my monks and say that this monk just gets like the best trinket week 1, and it's like, I mean, I guess I would just like put more of my time to that, you know what I mean? It's not necessary. There's really no point, but it's kind of just for fun. With a little bit of strategy mixed in. Okay, what am I testing? We need to see what our that tells me nothing. What? Oh, this is my raid build. Okay, I have different keybinds, different things in different spots for different builds. Let me swap to a Mythic Plus build. Testing 2 keybinds. What is this? I still have Dampen Harm on my Mythic Plus. I've had this all season. Are you serious? I've had Dampen Harm on my things all season. That's why it doesn't make sense. Okay, and then what is this keybind? What am I doing? What am I pressing? Guess I don't have that keybind either, so that's why I'm going crazy over here. It's because those keybinds don't exist. What an idiot. I still have Dampen on my bars, like in a button spot. That's concerning. That's the issue with when you remove your bars from your screen and just rely on your memory, is something just slip under your radar, you know? That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, plot twist, it's empty on the main monk too? Yeah, I mean, it was. That is crazy. Technically, it wasn't empty. It's just a spell that they've removed from Mistweavers, so. Ooh, hey, we get hero talents now. We get hero talents. Here's the deal. We could go Master of Harmony, do a bit more damage, have double Thunder Focusy so we can lightning more often. Or we could go Conduit and just have like more passive to where I can like look at chat while I'm doing like big healing. I think we do that. I think we just take the passive, and yes, you can. How can I join your group? I'll do a listing really quick. Let me pick. I guess we take the passive damage. I have no idea. Let's go ahead and find out. Ooh, it went right to the spot I was going to put it in too. Okay, I'll do a listing. Anyone that wants to join up, if you're able to do these level 70 dungeons, join up. I'm going to do a custom pre-made group. Get in here. Start a group. LB Ninja. Might as well just put the full Twitch name. LB Ninja 7. Get in here. So there, you can search me up, and it should work. Keep in mind they have to be alliance to queue. Oh, that's tragic. Okay, yeah, you do have to be alliance to queue. I forgot about that. Good shout, Telonis. Which does limit it quite a bit who we can play with. Seems crazy to me with the upgrade / crest system, but you do you. Yeah, I don't disagree. I think it's like very redundant. You're only gaining like a few fractions of a percentage point of having like better gear, you know what I mean? Like of your chances of having better gear, but it does kind of kickstart your season or give you a better chance to. Like, imagine this, Telonis, like season or a week 1, I like do like 8 dungeons on each character. One character gets like a pair of shoes that I already got from a dungeon. The other character gets a weapon. You know what I mean? It's like it gives you just like another shot, and it's only really noticeable during the early parts of the season. But also, there's also another pretty good benefit. Hey, what's up? There's also a pretty good benefit with being someone who's making YouTube videos. It's like if I ever wanted to do like a Mistweaver 0 to 3k without doing a single point of damage, like if I ever wanted to do that, I could. But that would be, maybe that's a little too far. But Mistweaver like 0 to KSH without doing a single point of damage is probably better. Oh, we need to. Okay, we found our person. Let's go ahead and Dungeon Finder. Let's do the time walking, which is more XP. So yeah, we'll definitely do these. Let's get these levels going. We can go ahead and hide our action bars now. I know, it's like, have I even learned? I could squeeze right in there. That'd be so nice. There we go. Ah, clean. Well, not perfectly clean. Time to test your healing limits now. Dude, I'm just going to spin and we'll be fine. I promise. You can probably pull the whole dungeon, and as long as someone doesn't get one shot, my spin healing should be fine. The operative word being should be, but who knows? I haven't leveled a character in a long time. You can change your bars to hide in edit mode so you don't have to turn them off. Yeah, I know you can do that. I'm just so used to doing this. Like, I feel like it's like one more step doing edit mode, so you have to press save and like do an OK. You know what I mean? Whereas the other one, it's just like open menu, click, done. When you open spell, oh, but that is a good point, Telonis. That is a great point. I'll consider swapping to that, and it's funny because it's like it's not really the biggest deal, but it's that would be nice. That is a quality of life improvement for sure. But Telonis, it's literally just because it's something that like you see people in like Race World First do. Like if say there's like a mage on like Method or something who like only plays Method, or only plays Mage. I'm sorry. They probably have like 8 mages that week 1 they do that, you know. It's a lot of. I didn't even know that, Telonis. I really didn't. Not even all monk dungeons. I would love monk dungeons. You know, Big Brother Bear, you're gonna hate me for saying this because you already called me out for it in the past, but I want to do a 12-hour stream. I know I've said that for so long now. It's just it hasn't lined up yet. But when we eventually do, yeah, all monk dungeons is definitely gonna be a thing. I'm gonna try the all Mistweaver dungeon again. I have a game planned. For an all Mistweaver raid, like an actual like game show that I want to host. I think it would be so much fun. We have to actually loot things. I'm kind of low on gold and on my main character even. So we're looting everything we can. Even though I think in Time Walking you don't really get too much gold. If it's like an older dungeon, I think the gold doesn't scale, right? Because so far I think we've gotten like silver. Oh yeah, that mechanic still goes out. I remember this dungeon. This dungeon, what, 2 seasons ago? 12 hours stream. I know, right? This man's been saying this for so long. It's so true though. They're so fun, but they are so exhausting. Like, you wouldn't think streaming for 12 hours, like, oh, people run marathons, like, get over it, you know, gamer boy. But to be fair, they're probably the most exhausting thing I've ever done. I'm not even kidding. They're so exhausting because like the whole time you're talking for 12 hours straight, which I mean, it sounds like nothing, but I'm telling you, I legit, I was thinking like, oh, that's gonna be so easy. I can do that. 12 hours. I stay up for 12 hours literally every day. Like, how is that hard? But like, you're legitimately like tired for days. Zen Gumbo's here. It's been a while, Zen Gumbo. Hopefully you're doing well. Yes, we are leveling a second monk just to have. I mean, might as well, right? If I'm doing a bunch of monk stuff next season, might as well have a second one. Yeah, maybe this might devolve into like this being my agility character and the other one being my int character, you know, so I can just like vault crack agility pieces. And maybe that way we can, if we're doing the all monk specs to 3K next season, which is the intention, we can do it like that. But I feel like that's also just redundant in gearing. So far, these leveling dungeons are kind of laughable, which is good. Means we're in and out, leveled really quick. But yeah, so far, not a threat at all yet. Multi-monk is the way. It doesn't end with 2. I know, this is... I'm playing a dangerous game here, MRT. You're so right. It's 2 monks today, 12 monks tomorrow. But honestly, seriously ask yourself, am I a happier human being with just 1 monk, or am I a happier human being with 6 monks? And I think, hey, look, call me biased, but I'm pretty sure you'd be happier with 6 monks. Let's stand in this frontal. I want to see like how much stuff does. I'm literally being sprayed by arrows, and my little my little gnome self isn't even taking damage. It's crazy. What are my racials? I see this one. What are the other racials like? Do I have any like passive racials? Pull all the way to the stairs. I just want to see if we're even at risk. Well, that paladin's at risk. I don't know. I just want to see if he can handle it. Got it, dude. This is kind of toxic of me. I'll get you up, buddy. It's for the cause. Oh, I told you to go pull ahead as I'm staying back here. Why can't I? I'm in combat with some. Am I in combat with that back there? Nope, we're in combat up here. Sorry, bud. I'll get you up. Well, now I feel bad. Is everyone okay up there? Oh, he released. I feel horrible. I just like, not only did I just watch him die, but I stood there menacingly, acting like I was trying to res him, which I was. Just trying. Did y'all hear my character? That's crazy. Hopefully we can kill the boss before it teleports around. Because if it teleports to the paladin... There we go. If it teleported to the paladin, we'd be in some deep doo-doo. Okay. Not really. I mean, it would just reset. We'd have to sit here and think about life for minutes. Oh, how much does the boulder do? It does nothing. Are we just like super tanky right now? That's kind of crazy. And that didn't use doesn't even touch Dance of Wind. That's interesting to know. Run, run, run to the stairs. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at me. I am the DPS now. Okay, I'm actually doing like nothing. That was fun. Dang, you did 200k DPS. Spell Devastations. It makes no sense. Don't miss this. I don't know if any of you guys watched the 3K series back in season 3 last year. I died to this a lot. I died to this a whole lot. That being said, note down the My Slot add-on. You'll thank me later. It saves profiles for keybinds, hotbars, and macros. I have that. Well, I don't have that add-on. I don't know why I said I have that, but I have that functionality toggled on for just like when I swapped. What am I trying to say? Can someone help? Can someone be the other half of my brain so we can be a fully functioning adult? But what was I saying? Oh, when I swap like my talent builds, it swaps my keybinds, which I like a lot because like whenever I swap to like Yulon, they're like my raid build, they're different buttons that I use in raid that I don't really use in Mythic Plus that I have bound and stuff, so yeah. It's because you're still young. Wait till you get old. Around 75 you fall off. Oh man, not looking forward to that. But yeah, I know the leveling, I remember that about leveling was like, you're crazy OP until you get to like a certain level. We're gonna have to scoot down our weak auras. Go, go. Blackbrook Hold's kind of an annoying dungeon to like level because there's really not much like chain pulling you can do. Like you can't really pull into like boss rooms super efficiently. And look, we're just like melting these mobs as we run up the stairs. You know, it's kind of a shame. Back in the day when I first bought my WoW time, I got the one that came with like a free character boost. And at that time, I had already been playing my Druid. So I had my Druid max level already, but the first alt that I ever made was my Monk. And I was just so excited to get in and play the Monk, which was Windwalker. I was excited to play Windwalker. I was so excited that I was like, let me use my character boost, my max level boost, because back then it was a max level boost. And I did. I wasted my max level boost on a Monk, which the reason why I say I wasted it is because Monk is so quick to level. Because you're just like, it just makes so much sense to level as a Monk. You're super fast, like you have so much mobility, and spinning crane kick scaling is like off the charts at early levels, so I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I wasted my thing. But to be fair, like to my own credit back then, I had no idea what Monk was about. I didn't know how fast or how much damage they do at low levels. Look at that damage. Whew. So I didn't know that it would be kind of a waste, if that makes sense, but yeah. My first character is a Monk specifically. Can join. I'll probably use my skip to try out Mage. Mage is a good one to I mean you don't have like much self-healing, so it's like it's fine to do. Yeah, just use it on the one that you're wanting to try. As long as you don't use it on Monk, don't make the mistake that I made, because I was about to say Monk leveling. Monk leveling is actually pretty quick. But Brother Bear, yeah, you can join. What level are you currently, Brother Bear? The My Slot add-on. I know, been blasting Elisham. Good to hear, Zengumbo. You know, if you're looking to push high keys next season, I'm trying to form up a nice squad for I'm gonna try to title push next season on the Mistweaver. 72, you should be able to join. Are you playing Mistweaver, Brother Bear, or are you playing another spec? It honestly shouldn't make too much of a difference. I could queue as a DPS, but just play Mistweaver. We'd be so chilly. And Vengeance DH. Just popped them up to 80 this weekend and started a couple keys, and 7 out of 8 normal. Not bad for one weekend. You could join, but you would probably have quicker queues. Not, but we'll get you in here, Brother Bear. Are you Alliance or Horde? Do you remember? Dang, is this Court of Stars? A long queue. Yeah, you can only queue with your own faction, so if you're Horde, it would not let us queue together for some stupid reason. But if you're Alliance, we would be able to queue together. Take me away. You know, I actually missed this dungeon. Which is so weird, because this is the stupidest, slowest RP of any dungeon they've ever done. I kind of love the gnome, because he just has, like, so much attitude and sass. And for what? Like, why are you sitting like that, dude? He kind of looks like me, though. Oh, man, if I grew out the handlebar, and if I shaped my beard, this guy is kind of just like me. He has the same, like, giant nose and rosy cheeks. Dude, that's just me. Like, and I'm not, like, the tallest guy. It's kind of weird. That is me. I'm Alliance, but I won't be able to do it until I'm out of this meeting. Oh yeah, just hit me up when you're available, and I'll start another queue again, and we can add you. But yeah, if you're Alliance, then yeah, it should work. All right, I'm here finally. We're good. I mean, just look at that. Just like, why? He like simultaneously kind of gives off that he's just like the kindest person, but he also just like, he just holds himself with just a level of sass that I just don't think is matched on my other characters. Okay, that guy's sounding the alarm, but we should be fine. Love this. Look, no one's even taking damage. And when they do, my spinning crane kick tick just heals them to full. Yeah, once we get like slightly higher level, we won't be able to like just get away with just spinning. I have a lot to change. At least it's not like too hard to set up your character. Ooh, I don't have my toy, the Warlock Gate toy. I wonder if is there a place to buy that in Dornigal at all? Dude, the way this character uses Chi Burst, it actually looks so sick. Like it looks like Dragon Ball Z. Let's just snipe the patrol captain. The butts and guts. One of the OGs. Alright. We're cruising. We are blasting through this. I can get another talent point. I don't really want to take Strength of the Black Ox, to be honest. It's just a chore during these. Honestly, it's just going to be something that is like a bar on my screen, like the Zen Pulse things that I don't need to really use. But we will need to spend that point eventually. I mean, to be a gnome and to run as fast as these people, you got to cover a lot of ground per step. I think I'm even faster than this guy by like a little bit. Kind of I'm walking a mile in my wife's shoes right now. I'm like a foot taller than my wife. I finally get it, you know. Where are we? Take a look at the map. We are way over there, okay. Let's use this monk mobility. Okay, we're going this way now. Oh, I forgot about this section of the dungeon. You have to find all these mini bosses. So annoying. Dude, that looks sick. Watch my character when I press Chi Burst. Well, you have to wait 30 seconds, but I kind of like the model of this character. Like, watch me Tiger Palm. It's so, like, it's just such a small movement. I'm kind of, like, loving the gnome. Uh-oh. LOS those. Ow, 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 ow. Where's everyone? They're this way? I don't know what's going on. I think we have Shaylins? We don't. Where's the shaman? This is so chaotic. Yeah, that got a little stressful. I feel like we can go boss after this, right? Dude, playing low-level monk where you just get to be all chaotic and roll all over the place, honestly, super fun. Like, super fun. I need to move this stuff. How do I edit that? Forgot about this. There we go. Okay, female and pouch. No pouch. Male. Female. Oh, it's these. It's been a while, guys. Oh, oh. No, no, no. You got a pouch? That is a pouch. No gloves, though. You have gloves on. This is such a dumb mechanic for a timed dungeon. Okay, I think they found it. Am I stupid? Can y'all believe that we used to do this on a timer? No cape, long sleeves. Can it be down here? I feel like we checked everyone in the main area, no? Like, am I crazy? Hello? Okay, no cape. Long sleeves, no gloves. No cape. Oh my goodness. I mean, at what point do we just start clicking everyone? This is so dumb. No cape, no gloves. Let's just click and we'll... No, she doesn't have a pouch. Does she? Oh, she also has a cape. This is so cringe. I'm horrible at this. Already gone down there. Is there even anyone down there? Huh. What about you? Hello? Aha! We did it in record time. Oh my god. First try, baby. Let's do it. That's so cringe. Where were they? What? Long sleeves. No gloves. Ouch. Whatever. Whatever. I mean, we were all like looking around forever. Give me that. All right, almost done. Cruising through these dungeons, though. Yeah. Dude, that was rough. Look, I just press the healing buttons, okay? That's all I'm here for. Other than that, I'm just like, just the support of the dungeon. I cheer my group on to do the mechanics for me. That's my role here. Easy. Mas. Keep blasting. This dungeon. What is this? Oh god. It's literally just doing all the dungeons that were Mythic Plus last season. Or last tier. Eltharian's Lair, this cursed place. I know I hated this place, but I'm trying to think like what was annoying about it. Why did I hate this place? I think it was just the worm boss. What was unlikable about this place? I'm trying to put my head on. I can tell. I have like a disdain for this place, but I just don't know why. Let's go. I am the tank. Ah, our tank's here. Never mind. I'll pass on the duties. Was it just annoying to heal, or was it just the worm boss? Why don't I like this place? I wish I remembered. Like, I wish it was just so obvious to me, like, oh yeah, this boss was so annoying, or like this enemy mob was bugged or something. But it's honestly not. Born free. Dude, my character's so small. How many of you guys like actually play with a gnome? I mean, just like look at this. Oh, hey. Hey, I'm here. It's so fun. It's got to be super easy to dodge mechanics too. I know there have been some times this season where we're progging on Queen Anseric on Mythic right now. And there are some times where like my giant Tauren model, I can tell it just got me killed, you know? But I would love this. I feel like if I wanted a small model, the play, like the actual play would be either go dwarf for stone skin. I don't know how much armor does for you in raid, but stone skin, if there's ever like a bleed or something that you can remove or whatever, or what's the other small gnome? No, not gnome. I'm sorry, goblin for goblin jump. I feel like those would be a better play than gnome. Volpera is your favorite. Volpera. I know Volpera has like a racial where you can kind of set up like another Hearthstone, right? Or what's the Volpera racial about? To be honest, this is pretty cringe, but I have never. Oh, it was these. It was those. The freaking rocks falling from. That's why I hate this place. Because they're just so annoying. Because you have to be, like, they come down so fast. You have to be, like, pre-moving almost. Yeah, the avalanches. Now it's all coming back to me. That's why I hate this place. Yeah, but I've never done the allied quest line. I don't have Coltiran. My monk is Coltiran. I don't even have that. I don't know what their racials are. I kind of just made my Tauren, made my troll alts, and was happy with them. It's like, I don't really need anything else. This boss is weird. This is the one that like goes underground and stuff. How do you trigger him? Don't you have to kill all the totem guys, or do I just... Oh, you just tag them, okay. A big bear of a man twirling around and somersaulting makes me happy. I gotta give Coltirian a try. I don't know anything about Coltirian. I don't know what they look like. I don't know their racials. I don't know anything about them. I know they're pretty good, though. Like, I know some people, like, everyone who plays them likes them. Thing about playing a Tauren is, like, our racials... Thing about racials is they don't really matter unless it's, like, a button that has, like, specific uses, like Shadow Meld and Stone Skin. Other than that, like, any, like, throughput changes are pretty small across, like, all the races. So it's not, like, too big of a deal what race you go, to be honest. I want to see, does this still, like, one-shot you? No. Oh, they're on the boss. Uh-oh. Good luck, team. I was just fiddle farting around back here. Yes, poison me. I don't even have improved detox. I do. Ah. Sweet, we did it, team. We're so good. I'm so proud of us. Yeah, this boss was annoying at the start, but I think they, like, nerfed it. And then it wasn't that bad. But I do think what was so annoying about this dungeon was just the avalanches. Oh, that's how you loot the boss. Interesting. An upgrade? It is not. Our gear is 467 across the board. We have to beat that. Good thing is we can just, like, face tank a lot of damage because we're still in the broken levels. Our shaman's having a rough go at it. Just touch of death him. Easy dungeon. Got a necklace? Ooh, that's our first upgrade. Interesting. A necklace. We'll take it. Another one. Why another monk? So the reason why I originally made this was would love to blast some Hey, Zingumbo, if you have a character you're ready to start leveling, just let me know and you can get in here. I think I got a message from someone that wants to join, which we'll get them in after this. But why another monk? So there's this thing that a lot of people do, like at the top end, where they have like they have like a lot of if they main one spec. So like say someone is like a fire mage main, like they only play fire mage, then they'll have like 6 mages. So that like week 1 of an expansion, they open all 6 of their vaults, and whichever one just gets the better stuff. Like if one person gets like this trinket, you just go with that mage, you know? Like a lot of people do that, especially like high-end raiders. And I plan on just playing the monk a ton next season, so I kind of want to do that at the start of the season. It's not like a super big deal. It's not something that like, oh, all players should do this. It's just like, if you're able to do a ton of keys in a week, it's kind of like you might as well, you know. Hey, Shelmika redeemed a stretch. Let me make sure my team doesn't die, and I'll stretch. Still on my way home from work. Okay. What do we need? Anything. We have a tank, so I guess a DPS would be fine. Hey, LB, yo. I want to invite a friend after this one. Okay, yeah, we'll get him in. For sure. But it's not like a big deal. There's no real reason why I'm doing it. I kind of just have this other monk. And if I ever wanted to do like a challenge or something, like say I wanted to make a challenge series where I like play Mistweaver Monk with like only with Mistweaver Monk, but I don't have this, like Vivify Keybound or something. You know, like if I ever want to do like a challenge on like a secondary monk character, at least I'll have one at level 80, you know? That's kind of like the main reason I'm doing it, but then there's just like a secondhand benefit of like, oh, and it, you know, if it just vaults better than my main, then it's like, it's just giving me like a 4th through 6th vault slot start, you know? I just watched a few of your videos and started playing Monk, and I find it very fun. Thank you for the good videos. Oh, that's awesome. Good to hear. Monk is such a good time, and I feel like everyone that tries it out just has a good time on it. So I'm glad you gave it a shot. I'm glad you enjoyed it as well. Plenty more Monk stuff. I've already been scripting my raid guide and my Mythic Plus guide for next season, getting it ready, but since we're still in the PTR stage, I'm not gonna make the video or finalize anything yet, but I just want to have the script outline at least ready for when I'm ready to like release the guides and stuff. Let's go ahead and I don't have a mount now, so let's do that. Where's our other good one? I don't know, but we're kind of trolling by not being up there. Aha, there it is. I was about to give up on it. Where to? This way. But that is awesome, Shalmika. Good to hear. How far along progressed are you? Like, have you fully leveled it? Are you in the middle of leveling it, or you already pushing 3k IO? You know, leveling another monk? Yeah, we are. Just to have a second one on standby. You know, if the first one breaks, just to have a second one. And also, this one just looks more like me, so I don't know. There's no real reason. I just feel like it's a good idea to have a second one as someone who knows they're gonna mythic raid as one next season, you know? Paisley, I missed your message. Looks like you deleted the message before I could get to it. Still on my way home from work. Drive safe. We're stunned. I remember this dungeon was... When was this dungeon a thing? Like, when did you play this for Mythic Plus? Oh, think? What the heck was that? That zapped you. Ooh, did you link me a transmog? I'll have to check that out. She's 603. The highest M plus so far is a 3, but was a cakewalk. Good to hear. Good to hear. You got plenty of room to grow. Exciting though. Pretty good progress. Already 603 is kind of crazy too. That's good progression. Serpentrix. Is a boss? Giving boss vibes. If any of y'all watch, did any of you guys watch American college football by chance? Anyone? Hey, Fuzzbug. Fuzzbug with the Prime, the Bezos bucks. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, your Prime subs are free. They're free to do if you have Amazon Prime. I guess technically not free if you have Amazon Prime, but you get one a month, so just make sure you use it, or else Jeff Bezos just, he wins. He actually just wins life. Even harder. We don't want that. I don't even know what I was saying. I feel like I just lose my train of thought way too often. I didn't realize it was my daughter's account signed in. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I have to check your transmog after this. Siren Isles gears help so much. That's what I've heard. I haven't really leveled an alt on Siren Isles. I don't have even the ring on any of my alts. Yeah, American college football? Yes. American college football. The reason why I asked that, there's no, like... I don't know. I just have like a funny thing that I'm gonna relate to American college football. There's a guy who played at. He was really the reason why he's. What am I trying to say? He's a really popular player because he almost won the Heisman, which is like the best player in the league or whatever. He almost won. He got second place, but he's known because he just like stands there menacingly, just like looks at his opponents. And my character kind of reminds me of that. Like when I'm just standing here, like yeah, we're about to kick you in. You see your face, it's about to be where your stomach's gonna be. I don't know why it reminded me of that. Is this the final boss? King Deep Beard. I know I've done this dungeon before recently. I also don't want to go back and res the... Okay. Sweet. Let's see. Did I miss anything? No, I have one more. Yeah, I have the Wrath of Ashara. But I don't remember when did I do this dungeon. I think it was a dungeon in like season 2 of Dragonflight, maybe? Was it season 2 or season 1? Or am I just crazy? Am I making that up? I'm just a fish. I'm just a fish. Nothing else to it. Is that the boss? Oh yeah, you have to beat these things. See, like, I feel like I wouldn't know this dungeon's mechanics had I not done it in Mythic Plus. Didn't play Dragonflight Season 3/4, so maybe one of those. Maybe it was Dragonflight Season 4, because I slowed down a lot in Season 4. Yeah, I don't know. My Monk's Transmog's just a meme, but I laugh every time. I'm excited to pull it up. We're going to pull up your Transmog, and then we'll get a few people in here that want to join us. Mystic Tornado. It just reused the Rushing Wind or Rushing Jade Wind icon for that. It's funny. Dude, we're making bank on gold. Okay, leave instance group. Why level? I just want to get a second monk. There's no... I feel like everyone who comes in is like, why are you making a second monk? I have no idea. It just feels right, you know? It just feels right. I'm basically going to use the T2 set for my anniversary event, my monk. A lot of people like that set. A lot of people were asking me if I'm going to get it. Okay, let's pull over this transmog. I'm not going to look at it so we can all see it together. Hopefully I don't get memed on. Okay. Oh, yeah. What a man. What a burly man. That's kind of looks like me. I'm just kidding. Dude, that's sick. What are these weapons? Stink Rot Smasher. Interesting. Dude, this is awesome. I bet that hat's like a ton. That hat costs a lot. Gilnean Noble's top hat. Isn't that the one from Island Expeditions or no? Oh, okay. Dude, that's pretty sick. Huge fan. Huge fan. I don't have any like good mogs like that, unfortunately. Unfortunately. So is more mastery better than haste and crit? No. No. Mastery only... Mastery's a good throughput stat. Like, it's good for healing, but it's not even as good as crit. And the thing about having a ton of mastery is you're kicking up a ton of mastery procs during your Chi-Ji. But if you just, like, maximize how much mastery you have, then like a lot of that healing is going to go into overhealing. Like you would rather have more mastery events than bigger, if that makes sense, in Mythic Plus, because having higher haste and having more of them will give you a lot of more healing over a window of time rather than a big burst, which it already bursts of like health bars to full when you fully just unleash your blackout kicks. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't. I have no idea. I think my chat's up to date. I feel like my YouTube chat just crashed, but Okay, we're gonna start a new group. So if y'all want to join us, it's a custom group in Group Finder. Start a group. It has my name as the title. Get in here. Oh, my bad. Did I not press accept? I feel like I pressed it, but I could be going crazy. Greg said, I recently started a Mistweaver. I'm at 596 item level. It feels pretty tough. Keep everyone up in plus twos. Just wondering if you can show your stats and see what the ratio I should be going for. It. Well, I'm on like an alt character right now, so they're gonna be like my stats are gonna be scuffed. But generally, like if you're at that low of item level, the pieces that I would be looking, I would just look for your primary stats. Like I wouldn't care too much about your secondary stats just yet. Um, just get the highest item level pieces. In a plus two, your secondary stats shouldn't be. They honestly shouldn't be having too much of an impact. Like if you're having trouble in plus twos, it would probably be more of a fundamental thing. Like make sure you're maintaining. Did I not accept that guy? Like didn't I hit accept? Am I going crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy, but make sure you're maintaining not just your Jadefire Stomp, because it gives you Awakened Jadefire. Like as long as you're on it and dipping your toes on it, you have Awakened Jadefire, which is really good. It enhances your damage buttons. But also make sure you're maintaining Ancient Teachings, which is this red bar. You see, Awakened Jadefire is a completely separate timer. It is tied to when you're on your Jadefire Stomp. So whenever I step on it and for 8 seconds afterwards, I have Awakened Jadefire. But my Jadefire Stomp is a set timer when I press Jadefire Stomp. So make sure you're maintaining this buff. Don't really pay too much attention to this buff, this buff's timer. Pay attention only to Awaken Jadefire's, Jadefire Teachings buff. And that is where your big healing comes from, because without it, you're only doing 30% of your healing. I'm sorry, I was saying the wrong thing, but it's Jadefire Teachings now. Did I decline the other monk? Am I actually going crazy? I feel like I accepted. Like I know I'm going crazy. Sorry for the caps. Sorry, caps. I haven't even been thinking about ancient teachings. Now I got something to look for. Yeah, that's the number one thing. Look, I'm hitting accept. My mind is locked in. But Jade Fire Teachings is the number one thing that's going to do the most important healing in a Mythic Plus dungeon. If you play a Mythic Plus dungeon without this buff active, or without considering this buff at all, you're losing out on the most healing of anything. Like if I forgot to press Revival, we might have like one wipe in a dungeon because of it, but if I forget to reapply my Jadefire Teachings and just don't press Jadefire Stomp, you're gonna wipe constantly. Like that is the big thing. I'm gonna say Vifar. Maybe I'm saying that way off, but Vifar says, "What's the plan for this monk?" Currently, it's just to get it to 80 so that I have an 80 monk. I'm sorry, a second 80 monk, just so I have a backup. For like the first week or two of the expansion, I'm gonna also be playing this monk too, and seeing which of my monks gets a better vault, and then it might help me make a decision there. But I'm not going to play this one as much as the other one. The other one has like just more stuff, and it's going to start with higher item level and stuff. But if this monk just gets Abyss Trinket from the vault, it's like, like do I just go here? Yeah. And if my main monk goes out of town or has to go on vacation, like Nick's saying, we just want that backup. But it's kind of for that. But then also as someone who's like making videos, and I like to do these like stupid challenge series and stuff on my channel. If I ever wanted to do like a stupid 0 to hero on Mistweaver without trinkets or without weapons or something, like something stupid like that, I would have one set at 0 IO for that kind of challenge. So it's just to have. I've had this guy sitting at 70 because I did do a mop remix with this character. I've had him sitting at 70, and there's no like real reason. Like it's not like, oh, everyone hop on this trend of getting like 2 monks. It's not like that. It's just I had this guy at 70. I feel like it's pretty low cost to spend a day or two leveling him. I don't even know what level we've got him to. Already 73, so we're just cruising through the levels. So it's not like a super important thing, like, oh, I need this monk to 80. No, it's just like, yeah, if we get him there in time, we get him there in time. If not, not the biggest deal. These bears are gonna mess us up. Because also it's like, leveling a Mistweaver Monk is so chill. You just Jade First Stomp and Spinning Crane Kick. That's the entire dungeon. That's it. Stumbled upon you, catch you later. Hey, I am glad as well. Love making new friends, but yeah, go enjoy your family time, enjoy your dinner. And yeah, it was nice talking to you, Fuzzbug. Fuzzbug's a good name. Oh god, jump puzzles. Don't we have to walk this way? We don't need to do all this skip. So we literally just pull, yeah. I don't know why I'm sitting here trying to do the skip again. We're here. Those bears were terrifying. That double bear pool was like the bane of a whole season. If you're really into one class, it's nice to have another at different eye level / key range for friends. I agree. If I ever wanted to not push like plus 14s, I've had that moment where I'm like, I wish that I could do like keys on my Mistweaver, but not feel like I have to push plus 14s. And it got tiring just doing 11s each week, or like 10s each week for vault and stuff. So it would just be nice to have a second monk at like a different level, or like a different area in gearing. So just kind of like on Saturdays, if I just want to do like a slow key, just hop on it. And plus, like if I just want like good background footage for a video, if I'm just gonna be yapping away about like the current state of, you know, like something like that. It could be nice to have like a lower key playing, but like one that's still like, if I'm sitting here struggling in a plus like 4 on a Mistweaver Monk, then I don't know. I feel like that's could be fun to watch too. You never know. Probably never gonna see this character again, but you might see it every day. Who knows what the future holds? Did these one-shot us? No, we took actual 0 damage. No, our team's getting feared. No, don't get feared. Don't worry, guys. The goat is here. Goodness. Enough to maintain that buff is the general go-to call. Like if I Jade Fire Stomp here, if I get like the Jade Fire Stomp reset, I would hold on to it because there's no reason for me to stomp again. But like if I'm in combat and my Jade Fire Teachings buff is like right now at like 2 seconds or a little bit less, you know, then I would Jade Fire Stomp again just to maintain that buff. Kind of the only reason. Do we join the Celestial Force with Siak Knight? No, that's not the guild for me. Also, okay, there actually is a... I keep saying there's not a reason why I'm going to be playing this character. I do have a purpose for this character. I didn't intentionally lie to you guys, but I just forgot what my actual purpose was for this character. I currently... My guild raids at like 6 hours after my stream time. And it's just not feasible for me to stream it. Like I would not stream at a time that like all of you guys are not active and online and stuff. So that leads to me just never streaming raid. Plus my guild only raids 2 nights a week. So like we get cutting edge, but we usually like cut it close every season. And I feel like I just don't get as many reps in as I want to on certain bosses and stuff before we actually start progging and stuff. So I kind of want to have a secondary monk where I can get like into a second guild that's like a daytime raid guild during the week, and that way I can stream raids some days for you guys. Like maybe we like raid on Tuesday mornings or something, you know, something like that. but also to where I can raid 4 to 5 times a week without without it cutting into like my time with my wife, if that makes sense. So that to me is like another good reason to have a second monk. If you do want to raid more often, then yeah. Multiple of the same classes is also a cheat code for unlocking the full tier set piece appearance faster than others. True, and that's the real reason. Let's be real. For re-stomp, yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, JFR Teachings is it's for some my UI is kind of scuffed right now, but JFR Teachings is a buff that is like front and center on your UI. Like you want it to be very noticeable. Like notice how the bar for JFR Teachings is just like thicker than everything. It's like a bright red. Like that buff matters so much, and that's like what I'm in my periphery. It's big enough to where I don't have to keep looking at it, like my eyes glancing there, but it's you know, it's big enough to where like I can see it out of my periphery. Because it's that important of a buff. Outside of that, like in +2s, you'd be surprised at how far you can get by just maintaining Jadefire Teachings, Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Rising Sun Kick, Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Rising Sun Kick. Like, you'd be surprised at how far you can get with just that rotation. And then whenever like big mechanics comes out, like if everyone just starts taking big slams from the tank and stuff, then you pop a cooldown, like Chi-Ji, you know. DC did I DC? No. Oh no, did my screen like freeze or something? And that's why I have 3 Rets and 3 Fury Warriors to practice Mythic raiding. So I'm not crazy. I know people do that a lot. Like I know people who, especially people that care about their parses, do that. Like I'm never gonna be that guy. Hopefully, you know, we can say that now, but I'm never gonna be the guy who like progs on a boss on one character and then only publicizes like my logs on a different character. I personally think that's like ranging a bit disingenuous, you know, but I know people do that a lot. I don't know any particular person that does that. I just know that that is a thing that people do. I would never do that and be like, oh yeah, look, I got 97 parses on every boss, the first kill, you know. That just doesn't happen, you know. I love triple roll double jump. I also need the talent where my roll travels further. Might as well pull this guy. Oh, you can't. He's a friend. Okay. Friend, not food. Good to know. But triple roll double jump plus Tiger's Lust. We're just zooming out here. Yeah, what I'm doing now, where we're just spinning and just not even thinking about any amount of healing or anything, this would not get you far in actual Mythic Plus dungeons. In fact, I'm already kind of seeing that our healing has gone down. Oh no, it's just because these guys are far away. Might actually have to start playing well, because we're about to be scaled down a lot. Once you hit a certain level, you really start to tank and balancing. Which is very weird, but it is a thing. Must have been me. All mine are public. Mine shows improvement. Yeah, someone left a hate comment on one of my videos. I normally don't talk about this kind of stuff, but someone left a hate comment, like, trying to, like, call me out for my logs and stuff. And someone else, like, very quickly, like, backed it up, was like, hey, what are you talking about, dude? Like, someone called him out for trying to call me out and stuff. But someone commented on one of my videos saying like, you have a blue log here, like you're a bad player and stuff like that. And I was like, what? It's a blue log on a first kill of a mythic boss, which is like, it's fine, it's prog. The boss died. The last thing I'm thinking about while progging on a boss is my log. If I'm being totally honest, I could parse a 4 But if the boss dies, I am a happy camper. And that's what the other person was saying too. They were like, "What?" And the other person was even like, "Dude, his logs are good. Like, did you die? No, logs equals trash." um, I was just like, "What?" It was just it was very obvious, like someone who just does not like me, and just wants to try to ruin my day. So I didn't really put much stock into it, but I was like, "What are you on about?" Like I don't know. I don't know. Plus, like mythic logs, it, it's so stupid. It's so stupid how much this person was like trying to say logs matter and stuff. But like first time kills, he was like trying to compare it to like some other person that has like 12 kills on a boss and only has like 10% more higher than me. I was like, what are you even on about? Like, what's the point of this? It just made no sense. I feel like people just have the wrong idea, if I'm being honest. Not everyone does. Like, a lot of people like understand. It's really not that deep. But this one person, he was just I really do think he was just trying to ruin my day. Because there are people like that. I've learned, even being as small of a content creator as I am, some people just love it. They just love the thought of, oh, this is gonna get under their skin, I don't know why. I'll never get it, but those people do exist. I've parsed 90% on Ovanax and Gray on Mythic Ovanax, both successful. I swear people are just assholes. Yeah. What he was referencing was, he was referencing Mythic Ovanax, and this is like the one boss where I'm like, I wouldn't make an excuse for having a bad parse, but I actually do have one. Okay, hear me out. I don't think I need to give this, but I think it's just the truth. So they had nerfed Mistweaver on that fight like twice by the time that I ended up killing it. So like already there were just so many logs that were just better than what I could possibly do. So like that's one thing. And two, I was out of town the week and the week after my guild killed the boss. So my guild had already killed it twice, and then it was my first time killing it. So like that alone means that like my guild was just like better at mechanics, knew what to expect at that point, and I was just like over here like, oh god, like where are we going next is really what it was. They were just trying to get me the kill on it. So I was like, why are we talking about this? They also killed it with an extra. We had 5 healers. I was just like, dude, what are you on about? I don't know. You'd be surprised at how many hate comments. Maybe it's not like a quantity thing. I'll be honest, like they always say like the hate comments, like it takes like 100 nice comments to like cancel out a hate comment, and honestly it is true. So I guess maybe it's right. Maybe he did get under my skin, but I was just like laughing. I was like, what are you on about, dude? Plus, let's be real, world's best damage parse for that class is a lot different from average player like me. Yeah. I don't know where they get the damage they do. Some people. One of my guildies, Shamrocked. Nick can attest to this because Nick's also in my guild. Shamrocked is one of the top shamans in the world, like in Mythic Plus and in raiding. But the way he raids is so unique because like he can crank healing if he wanted to. If he wants to, he could easily top our healing charts in our guild. But he doesn't want to. What he cares about is like he's such like a bleeding edge player. Like he wants to do as much healing as is required to keep people alive, but then just pump his damage. And this dude, if you look up his damage parses in Mythic rating, they are filthy. They are disgusting. He has like the #1 DPS parse of like all shamans on like a couple bosses. Like he's crazy. I don't know how he does it. I have no idea. Oh, okay. That's how that works. Just teleport here. Love to see it. Super necessary RP. Oh my gosh, it's so nice seeing empty bags. Oh, that's so nice. Oh. I wouldn't mind seeing videos of your raiding or watching raiding streams. That's the thing is like, I do want to have this character ready to go, like ready to raid, even if it's not like in another cutting edge guild, if it's just like a, I don't know, like an AOTC plus like 4 mythic boss guild or something. Like I want to get a raiding group together that raids during the daytime, while still I would still fully devote to my current guild because I love my current guild. It's just it's my guild raids at a time where like I can't stream it. I just can't. And plus I feel really bad. Like I used to try to stream during my raid time, but it would just cause me to lag a bunch, and then I would feel bad because I would make a lot more errors, like sitting swirlies and stuff. So I never really stream my raid, but I feel like during the daytime my internet is like a lot more okay with things. Like I don't lag that much during the day, so I could definitely stream raid during the day. Live! Live, tank, live! But I would love to start streaming raid again. So that's kind of another reason why I have this character, and we're trying to gear him out. Not gear him out, but I'll at least have him to 80, and then I'll start posting in I'll start posting in like global chat, like, hey, is any guild looking for a healer that raids during the day or something? Because yeah, you obviously can't mythic raid on the same character in 2 different guilds. I just ring a piece on the lamppost and it booped him still? That's crazy. It's crazy. Maybe see Pug Life? Ooh, that could be fun. Do like Pug Raid Wednesdays or something, and like have this character just try to get into some Pug raid groups and see if we can get to like, maybe AOTC is a bit too easy, but see if we can get like 4 mythic kills by strictly Pug raiding. That could be very cool, Civil Pat. But the problem with that is that it would require a lot of me sitting in queues during stream, which is not feasible, you know. Both on disc, no less. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. Shame we raid Tuesday, Wednesday, 8 to 11 Eastern. Or yeah, that's when we raid too. Tuesday, Thursday, 8 to 11. No. 9 to 12 Eastern. I think, or 7 to. It's either 9 to 12 or 7 to 10. I don't know. I can tell you what it is Central. It's 8 to 11 Central, but I'm bad with time zones. My wife memes on me almost daily because I'll never be able to grasp it, no matter how many times she explains it to me. Like, oh, but this time zone is an hour ahead of you, and I'm like, okay, so if it's 7 here, is it 8 there, or is it 6 there? And she's like, yeah, and I'm like, what? I'll just never get it. Never get it. Greg says, you are a great player. Hold on, while I'm reading that I'm a compliment, let me not let my tank die. You're a great player, and your guys are the only reason I haven't wiped countless dungeons for hundreds of poor souls. I appreciate that. I can definitely tell, like, I have gotten worse at the game. Straight up, I know I've gotten worse at Mistweaver this past year because I've been playing my alts so much. Like, I haven't been putting as much time and reps into my Mistweaver, and I know my play has been suffering a lot. So that's why, like, I'm excited to get back to doing a season of just monk things, you know? Just monking around. Oh, waste revival there. But, yeah, I'm really excited to push on the monk again. Because, I got my monk to 3k this season, but even getting my monk to 3k, there were so many dungeons where I was like, dude, we could have done this 13, we could have done it at, like, a 15 level, and we would have been so fine. Makes no... Oh, gosh. Civil Pat, I need you to correct me. I need you to tell me, are you making fun of how I say since? Or were you correcting yourself? I need you to distinguish the two. Were you making fun of how I say since? Or were you correcting yourself in your spelling? Is 7 there or 8? Currently it's 3:44 p.m. here. Wife, yes. Yeah. I mean, it's just like, it goes in one ear out the other. If I'm being honest, time zones, I'll never understand them. But the reason why I asked that, Civil Pat, is because my wife also was recently making fun of how I say the name Len. So apparently I have a slight country accent. But she was making fun of how I say Lynn, because apparently I say it how you would say Lin. So then she was making fun of how I say the number 10, because that's how you say the word Tin. And she's like, they're two different words. No, correcting myself because I don't want to. That's the reason why I'm not like trying to be like, oh, were you calling me out? No. I'm just saying, like, it's funny because if you were trying to make fun of how I say since and since, then you would have made her point, but but she makes fun of me because of my accent. Oh god, everyone close your eyes, because we're gonna be here a bit. I will not know who or what to do. Okay, short sleeves. This person has short sleeves. Let's just YOLO. What if it's this person? Yikes. Okay. 10. Yeah, she's like, it's 10. You're supposed to say 10, not 10. Alright. RP time. I went for the YOLO strat of just like talking to the first person with the first clue. Short sleeves, no potion, dark vest. Short sleeves. None of the... Oh. No gloves. No potions. Short sleeves, dark vest. Oh, female. This is so annoying. Female gloves, dark vest. Gloves? No potions? Come on. Yeah, I did it. Record time. Josh Ball. It has been a minute. You're right. Good to see you. How are you doing, Josh Ball? Man, it has been a while. It has been a while. I love when like I see a name for the first time in a while, because it's like, ah, yes. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully the season's treated you well. Oh yeah, dude, we broke the world record there. DH site can see. Wait, so they can just see who the good person is? That's crazy. My girlfriend is from New Jersey, and I always mess with her on how she says daughter and sausage and stuff. Does she say like daughter? Daughter and sausage? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I would definitely dog on if I knew anyone that would say that. Daughter? How do you even spell daughter? Oh, that's funny. No, I don't think I say anything that bad. Okay, I do have one word that whenever I say it, I know it is the most country thing I've ever heard. There's one word that I say horribly. Is this a new tune? Yeah, we're just leveling a second monk, just to have, so I can like maybe hopefully get into 2 different mythic raiding guilds and raid multiple times a week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. Yes. What a... Oh, that's funny. But yeah, I'm not gonna say, I've said it before on stream, but I feel like I don't want to put it in y'all's minds, the words that I have like a horrible accent for, because they're so bad. And water. Daughter. I feel like instead of daughter, it's daughter. Daughter. Alright, Mas, what level are we at? We're at 75. We should have some talent points we can spend. I guess none here. I just don't want Stream the Black Ox till I have to take it. No, pumpkin. Pumpkin left. How about Worcestershire? Worcestershire sauce? Is that how you say it? Worcestershire? Worcestershire? My parents taught me that it was Worcestershire as a kid. Maybe I am country. Country. Is it Worcestershire or is that wrong? I've never known how to actually say that. I've heard people say like Worcester sauce. That's wrong. I know it's not Worcester sauce. That's so wrong. How do you say it? Now you have to spell it phonetically so I can know how to say it. That's you did this one to yourself. You have to spell out the syllables. Okay, it looks like we're alone. Worst. Who's your sister sauce? Who who's your sister? Oh goodness. Who's your sister sauce? Let's do some brewmaster. Let's do like a brewmaster key. Let's do some thinking. Worcestershire. Worcestershire? I grew up in New Jersey and I have zero accent. Try try it like this. Worcestershire. Hey, Invited Stew, that is not helping. Worcestershire sauce? Sauce? Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, let's set up our talents. Brewmaster. Where does Brewmaster even go? I feel like they go Aspect of or Master of Harmony. I've never played with Shadowpan before, but we're just gonna do a Brewmaster key just to swap it up. Just want to see its damage. Ooh, I like that. Weird. Okay. We want Celestial Brew has an additional cooldown. Oh, but our keybinds are going to be so scuffed on that. Okay, so maybe we don't do this. Our keybinds are going to be like horrible here, so I don't want to sit here and set up our keybinds again. Let's swap back to Mistweaver. Keep it going. I call. Oh, Red said I grew up in New Jersey and I have zero accent. My wife grew up in the South and doesn't have an accent at all. At all. She grew up in the same town as me. No accent. In reality, it's supposed to be Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Is that not what I said? I was saying Worcestershire, right? Worcestershire. 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 I've never cooked with that or use it or anything, so never knew how to correctly pronounce. All right, all right. Worcestershire sauce. Y'all are all giving me different things. So one of y'all's a mole. One of y'all just wants me to say stupid things. There you go. Worcestershire. I don't know what's up and what's down. I call BS Red. My girlfriend says she doesn't have an accent either. Like, you don't hear your own accent. I didn't think I had an accent until my wife pointed it out. She was like, wait, what did you just say? Because I say some words really, really country. It's not even funny. Okay, we have a different tank now. We might even have to try here. Uh-oh. Honestly, too, guys, I kind of just got tired of sitting there waiting for queues to get together on PTR. Just taking way too long. Worcestershire. Chaotic neutral viewers. Yeah, there's definitely some chaos in here, for sure. I don't know what's right. Still, and I never will. I feel like I'll just have to look it up on Google. Like, how do you say that? You said it correctly, but the problem is, Embodied Stew, is I said it like 12 different 12 different ways. What's wrong with country? The thing is, like, I don't have like a twang, you know, like I don't have that. But I say certain words like so like backwoods country. And if I point them out to you, it'll be really bad. I'll say one word that people have called, some of you guys have on stream and in my YouTube comments. Some people have called me out for how I say things. How I say ramp. Like here, we're starting our Yulon ramp. They say I say it with 2 syllables. Ramp. If you go to my 1-minute Disc Priest guide, there were like 12 different comments. Like, what is this word? What are you saying? Like, are you saying Rayan? Ram? Like, what are you saying? So I had to like spell it out in the comments. I don't think anything's wrong with country, but I try to be as neutral sounding as possible, and there are some words that just slip through. In reality, it's supposed to be Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. Goes crazy on some burgers. I feel like I haven't had it since I was like a kid. I don't eat too many burgers anymore. Like, me and my wife, we don't cook burgers. Like, the burgers that I do eat are like from restaurants, and like unless they specifically have them or have it on it, which I feel like not too many do, you know. Worcestershire sauce. Like even still in bodysuit, you're giving me a different answer. I have no idea. If you say Ram Ranch, it'll give away if you're country or not. Ram Ranch. Ram Ranch? I've never heard that before. Is it because like one you say like Ram Ranch? Ram Ranch. In my country. Ram Ranch. I've never heard that. You just did it? Oh yeah, that was Mega Country? Oh no, what did I thought it sounded normal. Ram Ranch? How am I supposed to say it? Ram Ranch. How am I supposed to say that? Ram Ranch. If your ram has 2 syllables, your country. I feel like it doesn't. Ram? Ram. 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 I'm not saying it that bad. Ram is not. I don't think that's what I'm saying. OMG, not Ram Ranch. Brother Bear, I want to hear you do this too. Ram Ranch. It's a Ram Ranch. It's just a Ram Ranch, guys. Is it that bad? Oh no. Ram Ranch. There's this guy on TikTok who does these filters all the time, and it's like ranking things 1 through 10, but blind. Like you go one at a time. You have to rank it without knowing what else you're ranking, basically. And he's super country. Like he puts like 4 syllables into 1-syllable words. Don't look it up. Oh God. Okay, I will not look it up. That's yikes. Is that like a? Uh-oh. Have I been saying something horrible? Oh God. No, I fell for it. Can you say Southern Belle? Yeah, Southern Belle. Southern Belle. Oh, we got bonked. Ooh. Oh. Sweet, we got freedom. Southern Belle. Maybe delete the VOD. No. Did I fall for like one of those streamer things? That's so cringe. I said it like 30 times too. What is it? Don't. Okay, if I'm just out here saying some weird stuff, I apologize. It's a song? I've never heard of it. I've never heard of that. To be fair, I asked for it. No. We got hit by it. Okay, I do not look it up. I apologize. I had no idea. Said it like 40 times. Clip it and ship it, boys. Oh, Lord. On this day, January 27th, I was properly canceled. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Delete the VOD. Oh no. Is it that bad? Like just saying those two words is worth deleting the VOD over? Uh-oh. The thing, like in most ways, I don't think I am, Stu. I don't. But I'm telling you, there are some words where I'm like, why do I say it like this? And like, I'll try to fix it, but oh, it's just so bad. Sick 'em. The bats are on me. It's not that bad. I'm hoping. I hope I didn't just say something cancelable. Greg, you got me. I fold my hands. No, it's not that bad. Just extremely popular meme. Man, I am just out of meme culture then, I guess. You know what? I'm happy to be out of meme culture. Get him. Oh no, now I have to look that up. Okay, pronounce y'all, and if you do y'all, that's how I say it. I say y'all a lot in my videos too. It's just, that's part of what I say. Like, y'all is actually in my vocabulary. You've graduated from memes, so you have to fall. Oh, I fell for, one of my friends hit me with Mind Goblin before. He like, came into my stream, he was like, does WoW still have the Mind Goblin? And I was, the Mind Goblin? I don't know what the Mind Goblin is. What is a Mind Goblin? He said, Mind Goblin these beans, because he always comments beans on my videos. And dude, it cracked me up. Does this stun you? What does it do? Yeah, it does. Mind Goblin these beans. But he hit me with the D's nuts joke, and I just had to I had to throw my hands up and accept it, because we got it done. Yeah, Mind Goblin these nuts. Yep. Is my y'all that bad? I mean, I feel like just saying the word y'all just automatically is like a whoa, this guy's country thing. I don't think I add like 4 extra syllables. I'm okay. And in fact, Greg said, wait till you hear about this. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm good. I'll let you have that one, Greg. How about that? Nick. Oh, Nick was here. Nick saw it too. Yikes. Dang. It's like the other day I was doing a Mythic Plus dungeon and I messed up. Like it was City of Threads and I walked into one of the webs and just got taken back to like the start of the intermission or whatever, the little walk phase. And I was like, oh god, this is embarrassing. And then I looked in chat and my raid leader was there. I was like, no. It was his first time ever tuning into my chat or my stream. And it was when I made like the stupidest mistake. We do a Z. What is it? Oh, a Zero to Hero series for season 2. I don't plan on doing like the all healers again. I really want to do an all monk to 3K. So not just Zero to Hero, but like, can we get all the monk specs to 3K? Am I on Twitch? Yes, I stream on both Twitch and YouTube. Yeah. That's where Greg. I promise there aren't just voices in my head. Greg is on YouTube. That's who I'm talking to for the Twitch family, and then also on Twitch we have Embodied Stew, Brother Baird, Nick, who's one of my guildies. We have a couple of people on Twitch. Yeah, we're on streaming on both currently. I feel like maybe one day soon I might have to swap and only stream on Twitch. I feel like it is having like a negative impact streaming to both, like the longevity of it's just not there. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll write it out, because I know a lot of people enjoy watching. Like Greg, I know you probably enjoy watching on Twitch better. Good idea to stream on just Twitch is a good idea. Or the all monks to 3K is one. I'll go over there from now on. I feel like I'm gonna do that soon, because also like Some days YouTube chat is popping, but YouTube chat is like very inconsistent. I've noticed like some days we have like people like Greg here who is you've made today awesome, Greg. Thank you so much. But some days it's just like really quiet. And, like there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't know. I feel like it would just help me if I only was streaming to Twitch. I don't know though. I don't know what the numbers look like or anything, but it just is probably stunting the stream's growth having the numbers split. You know what I mean? When you're this small, I should say. Okay. What level are we? Level 76. Let's get to 77. At least. These time walking ones are going so fast. Thank you too. Yeah, these time walking dungeons are blasting us in levels. I'm going healer for season 2, and I'm gonna have a mage alt and WL. Okay. I'm going healer for season 2 and gonna alt mage and warlock. Okay, WL is warlock. It's also sometimes confusing for chatters when we can't see the other platform's comments. Well, okay, MRT, up until my last stream, I had chat on the screen. I did have everyone's chat on the screen. But if y'all were here, if anyone was here last like Monday or Wednesday, one of the two, maybe it was Monday, last Monday, I got hate rated. And they were saying some gross things in my chat, and they were spamming it with bots and stuff. I do have protections enabled on specifically Twitch to prevent hate raids. I don't have them set up on YouTube yet. So Twitch is a bit more fortified for me, but I got a mod set up that would help me verse hate raids, or at least it's supposed to. But so that is another reason, is like I would just feel safer that we won't get banned because of what some hate stream person does if we're only streaming on Twitch. So yeah, I don't know. It's something that I'm gonna explore, but it sucked. It sucked, and they followed me like a couple hundred times, and I'm just like, oh man, I was so close to a follower goal, and then they just like they said enjoy hitting 5K followers. They didn't put me to 5K followers, but they said something like enjoy getting to 5K followers, and then that was when I said like they had already sent a couple comments. I said like, please don't get me to that like follower amount. Like I've been like grinding trying to get like a certain amount of Twitch followers, and if you just like come in here and just I don't know, I was like, please don't do that, and also just like go away, you're just being annoying. Then that was when they stopped messaging, but it was really cringe. So yeah, you're to blame. By the way, oh no, oh I'm to blame for you playing healer. Okay, I think that's what you mean. I hope that's what you mean. You're to blame mod. I do have some mods set up, but yeah, it's kind of when you start streaming, you kind of like, unfortunately, you kind of just have to experience things for the first time. What happened with the Discord? Uh-oh. What happened with the Discord? Is the Discord broken? Stu, is my Discord down? I just don't know about it, or what? Gnome? Hey, what's up, Happy Nukes? Yes, I'm leveling a gnome. I don't know why. I don't know why. Put a link in Twitch. Let me get a temporary invite link. No, I don't see a link on Twitch. What do you mean? Oh, where's my group? Oh, they killed the boss already. What the heck? I'm here, team. I'm sorry. We're here. In the about section. I don't know. Is the link just down, or do I just not have one? We only got YouTube, maybe my link expired? Maybe my Discord link expired? I don't know. It should be there. I'll look at that. I'll definitely look at that. It should be there, though. Have I always not had one? Dang. But it could be that the link expired or something. I'll have to take a look at that for sure. Well, you're to blame as well from my side. Wanted to try Monkey, got to your YouTube channel, saw some vids on Mistweaver and was hooked. Hey, that's how I started too. I saw a PvP person playing Mistweaver and I was like, dude, I gotta give that a shot. And then, hey, I log into it. I haven't missed a day of logging into it unless I was like out of the country since then. So, good time. Did they fall through there? Come on, dog. Make it. Boss's name is Glazer. Crazy. I'll definitely have to add that though. Thank you for pointing that out in Bodies 2. I don't know what happened, but I feel like I used to have the Discord there too. I don't think so necessarily. YouTube has a crowd of its own that would never go on Twitch. Yeah, and that's my concern, Greg, is like I don't want people just to like not want to watch me because I'm only streaming on Twitch. So it is like it's a sacrifice, or it would be. But I know that like streaming on both platforms, it is just splitting your numbers. Like realistically, it just is. And when you do that, when you're a small content creator, it makes you less discoverable. Because if you have like half of your viewers on Twitch than you would, because you're streaming to both, you just have like, you just look worse in the algorithm kind of thing of Twitch, you know? I don't know. Just yapping at this point. Is disabling YouTube chat an option? I don't know. I don't know. If I were streaming on YouTube, I would still want to keep YouTube chat. Because there are a lot of people that come in on the YouTube chat and talk a lot of the time, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of want to just try it out for like a week or two and see if it can stabilize, and then I have no idea. Let's go into the hole. I don't want to fall. Oh, I fell through. Think. Sweet. Shout out to Monks. We can fly. He can't though. This person saw me survive. It was like, oh. Huh. Oh, and then they got taken up. Their dead body, their corpse is flying up to the sky right now. That's funny. This dungeon's so annoying. Like in the dark, you have to like find these. I don't even know the mechanics. I just follow the tank. Why is my enveloping mist only ticking for 188? Watch, enveloping mist ticks for 188, but the renewing mist ticks for more. What is that? That's crazy. Like certain spells are just like tuned weird when you're leveling. Oh, is it just because he has like a really low health pool? That's all it is? I don't know. Like I would love to get a second guild going and still raid at my normal times with my normal guild. But I have like a second guild just where I can like stay fresh on the raid play and stuff throughout the week. And then that way when I do raid on Tuesday and Thursdays with my normal guild or my main guild, I would be more fresh and like ready. Mistweaver's so good, just finished an Arakara and Gurbatal, both 11 with 0 deaths. So proud of myself. You and me both. That is awesome. 0 deaths. First off, 0 deaths Arakara. Good on your group. Usually there's just like one dumb death. Check out Discord messages. Okay. Here's logo you can use for the Discord server. That is pretty sick. That is pretty sick. However, I don't want to spoil anything. But... Oh, hold on. They're typing to me. They said, wait, healer. Yo. But, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. But I might have an actual logo coming soon. But that one is pretty sick, too. I feel like that is a good Discord logo. For sure. It does give, like, Yulon, too. But I actually, you know, for my YouTube channel, I literally just, and Twitch, I just have my face as the thing right now. But my brother is a graphic designer and is he did not like me just using my face. He was like, you need a logo. So I do have some branding coming soon. Where on actual Earth is this boss? You have to like find it. Don't you? Oh, is it just this pattern? Where you at, boss? Oh, he's going that way now? Aha! Found it. Goodness gracious. I forgot it was... He is where, like, those things are coming out of. Ow, ow, ow. This isn't even doing damage. This is so boring. Get down here and fight. Get in there and fight, soldier. All that. All those theatrics. Just to die a second later. Why does your brother hate your face? Hey, I've never thought of it like that. I'll have to ask him. That's funny. Discord emotes. I do need some Discord emotes too. No worries, my guy, if you decide to use it. I mean, it is cool. Definitely cool, but I feel like if I'm going to be changing my logo for my channel, I should probably have it stay as that, you know, the same, like uniform. Oh no, but that is too good. Did you draw this? Because that is sick. There's no way you drew that. Dude, that is awesome. If you drew that, or like, not drew, but like if you created this, got some talent, let me tell you. That is sick. Alright, are we level 77 yet? We are not. We need one more dungeon. Give into the old 7-7. More viewers is more clicks, yeah, but I personally wouldn't have found you unless I saw it on YouTube. Yeah, that's my fear. That is my fear. And I'm sure most YouTube viewers are like that. I mostly watch IRL on Twitch and gaming on YouTube. I agree. Sometimes when I watch streams, I do watch on YouTube as well. If you like it, use it for the time being while you change your branding. Well, the thing is that we already have the branding all figured out, but I do really like it. It is sick. It is sick. But apparently my brother does hate my face, so interesting. Hey, how's it going? I've been playing. Oh, I haven't been able to hang out as much as I'd like lately, but I hope you have been doing okay and the D&D campaign started up well, dude. Treyhern, by the way, so good to see you back. So good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well as well. I am doing good. I've been a bit sick lately. Having some what could be some pretty big health concerns, but so far they're looking like they're not. But getting better. What was I saying? Oh, the D&D campaign. Yeah, okay, so we started it. We had our first session. I meant to record it because I want to have like a second channel. I do have a second channel, but I actually want to start posting on it. Just like random stuff, like not like a themed channel like this one. But I wanted to post our campaign, but I forgot to record the first session. I'm so upset. But it was so good. It was so good, and everyone loved my character. Basically, it was just so good. I was so excited. Well, okay, I was nervous to do it because the way that I'm doing my character is I'm doing him very RP heavy, which is like, it's my first time like doing actual RP, so I'm like nervous, but it went so well. My group was so like accepting, and they said they loved my character. They were laughing at like everything that I did. Like, it was just a really good time, and we have it again this week on Wednesday. It'll be our second session, and we're all so excited. But yeah, it's a great, like, this is technically my second D&D campaign, but it's gonna be the first one that we like fully delve into and like play long term. So it's nice. It's nice to experience. Like I finally get to play D&D like in my late 20s. So very fun. Honestly, you're the real OG from Dragonflight when I learned Mistweaver. Dragonflight was a good time for Mistweaver because we were actually meta for a time. I feel like a lot of people discovered my channel back then, but I appreciate that. Hopefully we'll be the new OG come War Within Season 2, because we will be gaming, grinding out some videos, pushing some keys, back on the Mistweaver. I feel like a lot of people just forgot that I play Mistweaver. Or a lot of people, like, there's been a lot of people that have been commenting, why don't you play your, why don't you ever play your Mistweaver anymore? I'm like, well, I'm doing this challenge, like, eventually I'll get back to the Mistweaver, but I know a lot of people love the challenge that we were doing, but a lot of people just want to see me play Mistweaver. They're like, hey, Monk Boy, do Monk thing, and they poke me with a stick, but, so it's gonna be kind of sad when, like, next season I don't do that same exact challenge, because, like, there are some people that watch me that, like, main Holy Priest, and they just wanted to see me do Holy Priest of the challenge, So, like, we are going to do a challenge next season, but it's not going to be all healer focused. I mean, hey, we might even just push the Mistweaver Monk, like, just straight up push Mistweaver IO all season. Who knows? We'll have to see. Need to get a push group, though. I've made a few, like, acquaintances toward the end of the season that would push with me next season, but I haven't really talked to them since we played a few dungeons together like weeks ago, so I need to touch base with them and be like, hey, are you still looking to push next season? Yada yada. Don't worry, team, I'll be the tank. Actually, together, me and this hunter are gonna make a makeshift tank. Just gonna Soothing Mist and pad his health bar. All I'm gonna do here. Sweet, we did it. Like, I've been playing my Mistweaver a lot on the PTR. It's like really getting ready, getting reps in on next season's dungeons and stuff, but there are still a lot of dungeons that I just don't. I'm basically, I've only run them like a few times, and I'm like, I know nothing about this dungeon because I was testing specs while I was testing the dungeon, so the dungeon mechanics were like an afterthought of the specs, and I didn't really take away as much about the dungeon as I would have liked. I need to go back and test some of these dungeons more, but I'm going to be gaming all the time come season 2. Like, we're going to be pushing. It's going to be a good time. Now we're going to have little boy ninja, and that's weird. LB Ninja the monk, so we'll be grinding the monk. That's awesome, man. RP in a good D&D group is a ton of fun. I've struggled with my own major health issues in the past, and I really, really wish you the best of luck and health. I appreciate that. So far, I think it's nothing. It's kind of going away. I think it was like a weird strand of the flu masking as much worse things is what we're hoping, but that's a little scary. A little scary. What add-on do you use to track what actions? Do you mean these? Like, do you mean this little action tracker at the top? Is that what you're referring to? Or is there something else that you're referring to? Do you even have Invigorating Mist still? Our item level's going up. Because this little action tracker is it's included in details. It's under the plugin section. So if you have details, which is the damage and healing meters, and you go into the menu. Yikes! You go into the menu under the plugin section. You'll see something called like what's it called? Is it called the streamer plugin or is it called the action tracker? I can't remember what it's called, but it's one of those. It's pretty nice. Especially, I'll even get a lot of people to be like, hey, you should really install the weak aura that shows us what buttons you're pressing. I'm like, I have it. It's on the screen. It's not the weak aura, but you can see my button clicks, what buttons I'm pressing and stuff. It's not a weak aura. I have no idea where my team is. This is pure chaos. I couldn't even tell what was an enemy, what was an ally. This dude stayed dead the whole time. Gurry. Details action tracker plugin, yeah. It comes built into details. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Oh, there's so much loot. Ah. It's fake loot. Yes, sorry, I should have proofread what I was saying. Hey, no worries. Yeah, it's so if you go into details, I guess I can do it now. The option panel of details, and go to, let's see if I remember, under options, plugins, it is the action tracker, and you just enable it here. You can move it as its own like window, like you can the other windows. Pretty nice to have on the screen. It's actually helpful. Usually I have it up for you guys to kind of be able to follow along, because for the most part I know what buttons I'm pressing, but when I was progging on Ovanax, the few days that I was able to prog on that boss with my guild, it was very jarring playing the Chi-Ji build in Raid, because normally, like, when I play Mythic Plus, I rely on audio cues to know what buttons I've pressed. Like, I can hear when I Tiger Palm, and I count 1, 2, and then I press Blackout Kick. 1, 2, then I press Blackout Kick. But when you're in Raid, there are so many more noises, and like the boss is yelling at you, and all these things are happening. It was so much harder for me to hear my own audio cues. So what I did was I dragged my action tracker down here and had it kind of like poking out at the top so I could see how many Tiger Palms in a row I've pressed or that registered. And that helped me a lot on that boss. So I wasn't Tiger Palming 3 times in a row on accident, for example. Yeah, it's a pretty cool plugin. It's nice that it's like built into details. Something that like everyone uses. I forget that I'm like rolling a bunch between packs. Just trying to get there quicker. I tried to roll out of that and I was out of roll charges. King Deepbeard, I strive to be you. We're drifting. easy. Oh, I really want to change, like, I really want to redo my weak auras for next season, because it's kind of getting old. I don't need them to be this clunky anymore. And they've kind of, like, just been in the way for a while, so I kind of want to make, like, a very minimalist weak aura package for next season. And then on top of that, there are some settings that I really wish that I used, because they would make my life easier. It's just that I don't swap to them mid-season, because it would make me probably die during our Mythic Prog. But I really want to, as soon as we kill the final Mythic boss of the tier, I want to swap a setting where you're... I don't even know what setting it is, but it just makes it to where you can move side to side easier. I think, because so far, it makes it very hard to play, like, certain times how I have it set up. I've been recording my gameplay and watching it back and trying to improve, and being able to see exactly what I was doing is very helpful. Oh yeah, for sure. I will say, the moment that I started recording my gameplay and just watching it back for myself, I instantly felt like I was improving a ton. Like, every time I sit there and watch my gameplay, I was like, okay, I'm making this mistake way too often. Like, every time I play, I'm just not pressing Chi-Ji enough or something, and it was, like, really helping me out. Because then you can, like, really focus on it when you play. Our DH is just up in the air. I've been playing PTR so much, I'm sitting here crackling Jade Lightning. Single target. Alright, is that the dungeon? Are we 77 yet? We are. Dude, we blasted 7 levels, like, just like that. Super easy. Yeah, I think being able to see your actions, especially if you're recording, is like, it's such a good call. Like, free to do so. It literally comes built into the add-on that you probably already have. How do we get into the city? Oh, this way? I've never been to Stormwind before. This is my first time. I feel like they should be attacking me. What is that? It's like a eating hall. This the city? God, it's so weird. Are there just like less Alliance players than Horde players? Well, can we fly here? We can. Whoa. Dude, this is huge. Where's the front of the city? How have I never been here before? What the heck? Is that the front? That looks like the front. Yeah, so this is the entrance. Dude, Stormwind is weird. It's so weird that there's people here. What is this? Is that the inn? Gilded Rose, it sounds like an inn. What is that? Raiders Hall, is that the auction house? Yeah. Okay, that's the auction house. Sorry, I've never had an Alliance character before. What is this? The bank? Okay. I'm learning. Interesting. Okay. Where's the inn? Wasn't it over here? I'm such a noob. My first Alliance character, that's not the inn. Is it? It is. Okay. Sweet. We're home. We did it. First time ever in Stormwind. That's kind of jarring. Zul'jin is Horde heavy, if I recall correctly. Oh, okay. Makes sense. I think this character's Zul'jin. I don't know. Possibly. Are we leveling another Mistweaver? Are they so back next season? They're gonna be back next season. For sure. But I'm leveling 1 just so I can play 2. if I'm being honest, Sherry. I want to be able to raid in 2 different guilds. If I wanted to. I want to have that option available. I'd imagine... Can you imagine Eye of Ajara in Mythic Plus pool? Is that the dungeon I was just in? That would be horrible. That one was awful. Visiting Stormwind with the music off should be a criminal offense. Well, the last time, okay, we gotta hydrate, redeem. The last time I had my music on, like loud, they tried to copyright strike my VOD, which is weird. I'm literally playing your game. Is that too loud? I don't even hear it. Whoa, okay. Please don't copyright strike me. Dude, that goes kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna turn that down so I don't get struck. That goes hard though. Yeah, normally I have the music turned down to like a very low level because I was standing in Valdrakken while I was streaming. And no, it was a video. I was just standing in Valdrakken for like probably 10 seconds and I was like showing a spell. So I wasn't talking and they tried to copyright strike the whole video. And I was like, no. So I silenced that 5 seconds of the video and now I don't play with my music on. I'm like, I'm not, that cannot happen. It was literally, they tried to take like 18 pennies from me. I was like, dude, this video has made 18 cents. And you're really gonna try to do that? Like do you really need this 18 cents more than I do? Come on now. It was so messed up, but it's, yeah, ever since then, I'm a music off gamer. Unfortunately. Because I love the music in this game, especially Castle Nathria. Oh my goodness, I could log out in Castle Nathria any day of the week. It's so nice. I've noticed that about myself too. I know it's not much, but I finally timed my first +7. This is my first time doing Mythic Plus since BFA Season 4, and back then I couldn't even time a 6. I know I'm bad. That's not bad at all because Treyhern, keep in mind they have crunched the key levels, so a 6 in BFA probably would have, I don't know the exact math, but probably would have been the equivalent of like a 12 nowadays. You know, like, or no, that's not right. I have a 3 nowadays. I went the opposite way, but that's so good, Treyhern. That is so good. I'm proud of you. So proud of you. Can you play Monk as ranged with the pull that heals? You can't. I know what you're trying to ask, T, but I just have to say this to specify so I don't get canceled. Monk, in the coding of the game, is a melee character. I understand what you're saying is like, can you play Monk as if you were ranged? Like, you can heal. Obviously, you can heal with like Soothing Mist and stuff, but just know that if there's ever like a mechanic that's like, hey, the boss is gonna pick a melee character, you're still in that category. But I mean, you can, as long as you can heal the content, you can play however you want. Like sometimes I just meme around and go like Soothing Mist builds with like Unison, the statue, and Tear of Mourning, like some dumb builds, but it definitely does fall off though, T. It definitely does fall off. But yeah, Treyhern, that is something to be excited about. That's good progression of your own play. I watched some video where a guy played Mistweaver with a Mythic Plus. Seemed to work quite well as well. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you're just sitting there whack-a-mole healing. Like, you're doing the healing, but you're not doing much. You're not doing much, if any, damage at all. So it does just fall off. Like, you can do a 12 with almost any build, if I'm being real. Like, you technically could, but anything above a 12 and you're gonna have to start like min-maxing. So where the question is, Sherry, is like, you could do this content with this build that just sits there and Soothing Mist and heals all day, or you could do it with a build that does the same amount of healing but also does damage, and honestly it does a bit more healing as well. So like, eventually, that's what I'm trying to say, is there is like a fall off. Like, once you get to a certain key level, you probably would want to swap it over and give the more optimized build a shot. You know what I mean? Shooting for KSM for the mount. Oh, you got this easy, Treyhern. You got it so easy. But I've been memed on in the past because I get why. As long as we all understand, Mistweaver is by code, or I guess like by definition in the coding of the game, it is a melee spec, but I totally understand what you guys are like referring to, but they were playing it standing in ranged, but yeah. And I know what you guys mean. I used to say that all the time, but I saw some people getting misled, so I try to be very careful about how I say that nowadays. As long as we all know you are not a ranged character. If that makes sense. What's the pole? What's that pole called again? A pole. Oh, do you mean this? The summoned Jade Serpent statue? Is that what you're talking about? It definitely does a non-zero amount of healing, but in Mythic Plus, like, it's not that great of healing. It's basically just like another small hot that you can have on, like, your tank. Any loot? No loot. Did I drink when you redeemed the hydrate? I think I did. Used to heal with that in BFA. I definitely mess around with some weird builds sometimes, but for the most part, nowadays I'm just like, I kind of just want to kick and punch things. It's just more my cup of tea. And it just, if I'm being honest, like, it just has the higher ceiling. Let's just Crackling Jade Lightning. I wish, like, Crackling Jade Lightning's base damage was a little bit higher. But I do like Jade Empowerment, kind of just, like, blasting it. But I wish you could just sit there and Jade Lightning, like, all day and be fine, but you can't. So excited to be a Super Saiyan next season. Don't know if I do it as Mistweaver Brute or Windwalker. All specs are so fun. Hey, you do it as Mistweaver. No, but our tier set, yeah, it's so cool. Why do you enjoy playing Monk? Is it the utility or the gameplay or the class fantasy / aesthetic? I think the main reason why I stuck with Monk or with Mistweaver is because of ancient teachings. Nowadays it's ancient teachings plus Jadefire teachings, but back in Shadowlands when they had ancient teachings as their legendary, it just like it hooked me instantly. Like the thought of punching and kicking and that being your healing is so cool and it's so much fun. And then like eventually I got kind of good at it and I was like, I'll stick with it, and then here we are. And also my guild doesn't have another monk, so I am the only Mystic Touch buff in a Mythic guild, so that's just another reason why. But it works out because I do enjoy playing my monk a ton, or I wouldn't be here. Also nowadays we can fly, roll double jump, super sick. You guys are so annoying and when it was Mythic Plus. Just zap them. Let's accidentally pull the boss. Okay, we missed. Probably for the best. I should just stop looting things. These guys are giving like negative gold, like just things that I have to sell that give me like a bronze or a copper. But yeah, our tier set Sherry is so cool next tier. Super sick. A lot of people hate it. which blows my mind. I think it's growing on people that started off not liking it. Like, I feel like a lot of people are warming up to it. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the Season 2 tier set. Going this way. I don't know why I walked this way, because my group's kind of following me, but I guess it works out. I don't think it's the class fantasy or aesthetic, though. I do think it is gameplay related, Treyarch. I think it really has to do with punching and kicking stuff. Yeah, I get it. Gotta do LFR for the yellow one, though. That's true. Unfortunate, we do have to do some LFR next tier. I don't think I've done a... Oh, I have. I've done 4 bosses on LFR this tier on my Paladin, I want to say. Other than that, I have not rated on a character other than my Monk all tier, which is very unlike me, because normally I'm sitting there, like, LFRing every week on, like, all characters, but just haven't felt the need to do that this tier. Haven't really enjoyed this raid as much as I have others in the past. Go, tank, go. Playing with viewers, I gotta level my Vintage Demon Hunter in case they're meta next season. They look pretty solid. I don't know what the tank meta is gonna look like. Y'all are more than welcome to join, but I was planning on this one being my last one. Oh my gosh, Trezrilla, I'm so sorry. I feel like this has already happened once before. But yeah, we had some viewers in here earlier, and then they dipped, they bounced, but we have been speed leveling this character. I think we're about to hit 78 probably after this dungeon. Went on retail and into the first boss of Mists and horrible lag. Oh, that sucks. I don't know if there's server-wide lag. I also don't know if that dungeon has like a bug that causes lag or anything. I don't know. It could just be... That could be on your end, if I'm being honest. Trozrilla, I'm so sorry. This happens like every time. Because I'm pretty sure we were gonna like play together at one point, and I was like, ah, this is my last one again. Pretty sure that's happened before. Get in here. No, no, I need you here. My group running out. They're like, oh, don't take that to me. All right, what level? Ah, we're still 77. That's okay. We blasted those 7 levels. Almost 8 as well. But guys, it's about that time. I wasn't... this was about the amount of time that we normally stream. I didn't know how long I'd make it today before my throat just gave in, but I think we're going to call it here. Man, Stormwind is actually pretty. A nice sight after being in Orgrimmar for all of time. But guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Hopefully y'all have a good week. I don't know what kind of changes they're going to announce for like this week's PTR build, but I'll definitely make an update on that. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. I want to do some PTR testing at some point this week. We'll see what all's open for this week. Yeah, everyone take care. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good night.